willing, y'all can hear me now. Yeah, I gotta do it that way. Lord willing, this is a quick 1.2 lesson. I was trying to just go over like two scriptures, but you know how the spirit work. Um, First and foremost, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ, right? And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders in Great Millstone who rule the world through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put it in their spirit to endure in the faith, and for the wise and the single sisters, Lord willing, the Most High continue to have it on your spirit to be believers of His word. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. I had two titles for this lesson. It was called Ye Brutish Among the People, basically saying ye stupid among the people. But the title that you see on it, thanks to my left hand, it is Ye Fools, When Will Ye Be Wise? Right? Still harping on ye brutish, ye stupid among the people. So let's just dive right into it, and then we'll just close out. The whole point is 2 Kings, the 23rd chapter, in verse 27. This is what it says. It says, and Yahweh Shema Shai said, I remove Judah also out of my sight, as I have removed Israel, and will cast off this city, Jerusalem, which I have chosen, in the house of which I said, my name shall be there. When we look at Hosea, the Lord eventually called Israel not a people, right? And of course we be outside having we I'm not gonna lie, I know Israel wanna have fun. I want you to enjoy yourself. But when we don't know who we is and we rather choose to live a non-profitable life, right? We think we're actually doing something, right? And you ain't doing look, when you don't know who the hell you is, and you know how Jake is, oh, I'm the salt of the earth. I'm the shit. Like we really would think that we are something, but really nothing. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this. We think we are something when we are nothing. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna get another precept of Hosea. This is Hosea chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, in the word of Yahweh Shema Shai that came unto Hosea, the son of Bari, in the days of Uzziah, Jaham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam the son of Joash, king of Israel, the beginning of the word of Yahweh Shemashai by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and children of whoredom, for the land have committed great whoredom, departing from Yahweh Shemashai. Right? We ended up committing whoredom when we walked away from Yahweh Shemashai. I I be talking a lot of trash a lot of times, but a lot of us stand strong for being in the gang, being a hoe, being in the industry, being a bitch, being a slut. You know, me, I was shoot, I held up how many women I had. You know, being a hoe, being a whore, right? But none of us do that when it comes to Yahweh Shem Shai. Niggas don't even know who they is, right? So Hosea had to marry a whore, right? And have children. What did he say? He said, and children of whoredom, right? So he had to have children of whoredom. Now we're gonna drop down to verse 6. It says, and she conceived again and bare a daughter, and God called unto him, call her name Lo Ruhama, which means no people. I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take it away. Basically, Lo Ruhamah really means not loved, right? And you drop down to verse 9, it says, let me start at verse 8. It says, now when she had weaned Lo Ruhamah, no loved, she conceived and bare a son. Then said the Most High, call his name Lo Ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power. Right? So Lo Ami goes into not a people. Right? When you read verse 10, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. It shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. Now I know a lot of people might be going in the scriptures and they already read this, they went through that. Man, I'm happy for you. But there's no way you're putting a vacation, your marriage, I'm trying to get my relationship back healthy with my husband and my wife. All these things we want to go do, but we're not trying to get our relationship back with the Most High. A lot of us say, I have a relationship with the Most High. Okay, how many laws is there? Right? It was a time I didn't know. How many captivities did Israel go through? Right? How many times did the Lord take you from oppression? Right? And after Egypt, we went through 7 oppressions in the book of 6 oppressions if we go into the book of Judges. Right? How can we really have a relationship with the Lord if we're not continually seeking his face? Right? Let me go to a side precept, which I always bring out. 1 Corinthians, the 16th chapter. The point is really 12, but I'm going to start at 11. It says, seek Yahweh Shemashai in his strength. Seek his face continually. Remember his marvelous works that he hath done, his wonders in the judgment of his mouth. O ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen one. We were created to be servants of the Most High. So we need to go look at the marvelous works and the miracles and the judgment Yahweh Shema Shai have done, and go teach it to our children, teach it to our next door neighbor. I don't care if they smoking a blunt. Go teach it to them. Niggas don't know who they is, but they'll tell you what hood they come from. Nigga, you don't even own that shit, right? But if you are a so-called Hebrew Israelite, you own that. That is your birthright, but all Israel, not Israel. All Israel is not going to cleave to the truth. They're not going to cleave to this ministry. And it's a damn shame that we have so much records of our bullshit. And I'm over here sitting here reading 2 Kings, the 23rd chapter, after I got done reading chapter 21 and 22, dealing with King Manasseh, who was doing even worse wickedness as King Ahaz, man. Right? Believing in Ashtaroth and Baal, right? Had our people doing homosexuality, doing false rituals, serving other gods. And we didn't even give a damn about serving Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Right? This is why the Most High said in the time of Hosea, right? This was a king during the time of Isaiah, really going into the time of Jeremiah too, where this man, during the time of the 18 years of King Hosea, wherein Passover was held, before him, they didn't keep Passover because we kept having wicked kings after wicked kings. And 2 Kings chapter 23, verse 22 tells you, surely there was not holding such a Passover from the days of the judges that judged Israel. So the book of all the way in Judges was Samson, Gideon, Rebecca, Deborah, continue going on and on. It was never a Passover ever since the time of the judges. That's ballistics, right? And then we're in this hellhole, and a lot of us is ready for Christmas, ready for New Year's, ready for our birthday, but never not once thought about doing Passover. It's a damn shame, right? But that lets you know all Israel is not Israel. This ministry is not for everybody. This is 2 Kings chapter 21, verse 14, and it reads, I will forsake the remnant of my inheritance. He will abandon them, deliver them into the hands of their enemies, and they shall become a prey. and the spoil to all their enemies, right? Even when we look in Kings, the Lord said it again that we would be spoiled. It's crazy. You always got to relate to something of old, right? Because we are them same people, right? This is Judges chapter 2, and I'm going straight to the point. Verse 14. It says, "And the anger of Yahweh Shemashai was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them, and he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies." We can't stand right now. We're spoiled in the midst of our enemies, in the midst of the nation. But the Lord, like when you look at verse 16, we're not, the men of the Lord that's on these highways and byways are not judges. Where the men of the Lord could be prophets, apostles, evangelists, teachers, pastors, whatever level that the Lord sees fit, right? Verse 16 says, "Nevertheless, Yahweh Shemashai raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hand of those that spoiled them," right? The Lord is raising up prophets, apostles, teachers, evangelists to actually go into the highways and byways, do sit down on a phone or on a YouTube to get out the edification Monday through Sunday, doing it days in and days out. Brothers can be at work. I got a brother that's at work right now. I know he's gonna get off. I know during his break he's gonna do a live, Lord willing. And when he get off, you got a brother Sam working 14 hours an hour, just like Yarmayan and myself, right? And he's doing videos throughout the day. Asher, right? So on and so on. Elder Tahar, Apostle Gabar. I can keep going on and going on. The Lord is waking up men that's serious about this ministry, right? Through the Spirit, that's constantly going to teach and try to bring back Israel into knowing who their power is. Because we're so spoiled, we think we know the Most High. We have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. A lot of us don't take the time to actually read. A lot of us might smoke more blunts. We might drink more Ace of Spade bottles. We might drink more Henny. You know, we might play more 2K or Madden games than we even read a chapter or a verse out of the scriptures and try to get the understanding. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3 and 4. It says, "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider." Right? These two dumb animals, an ox and an ass, they know their master. If you put them in a place, they can probably find their way back to their master because they've been orchestrated in their minds. Our hearts is not orchestrated to know the Most High, is because each generation we were fed bullshit, right? Going back to Kings, this is your past is always going to follow you. If you are the children of your forefathers, you're some most cases we're going to follow the same bullshit. This is Judges again 2 and 10. "And also all that generation were gathered unto their fathers, and there arose another generation after them, which knew not Yahweh Shem Yahushai, nor yet works which he have done for Israel." A lot of our brothers and sisters till today don't know the works. They don't know Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They don't. I didn't either. I had to come back to this thing and actually open up this book and actually get retaught, right? And everything I didn't get taught one by one, because in order to get taught, you have to go look for the teachers, right? I had the basics taught. I had the basics of the scriptures, which is the first 5 books, get broken down to me. A little bit of the prophets and the gospels, but when it comes to furthering my knowledge, I had to go search for breakdowns when it comes to the prophecies, the dark sayings, or the parables, right? And certain other things in history. Then when I got the breakdowns of those things, I had to go reread all these things for myself so that I can see it through my reading. Let alone the Lord was going to increase me with the knowledge so that I can add my penmanship, right? Going into the Proverbs that I've been reading, it hit me. Like every scripture hits you all over again, which is this is Proverbs, the first chapter, and I'm really just going to deal with verse 5 and 6. It says, "A wise man will hear," right? See, Israel don't consider, but if you're a wise man, you're going to consider to hear what an actual wise man have to say. "It will increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel," right? Space basically going into receiving guidance, right? A lot of us have to receive wise, really righteous guidance, right? And we're gonna only find that through Yahweh Shem Al Shai and men that are moved by Yahweh Shem Al Shai. To understand a proverb, and a proverb can be a parable, a poem similitude, a sentence of ethical wisdom, right? And a parable is an earthly story in a heavenly matter, right? It says the interpretation, the words of the wise in their dark sayings. And that's what these things do. When you start to understand proverbs, we start to grow to understand dark sayings. You need to understand dark sayings because the whole scripture is about Israel in so many different ways. So Israel do not consider, right? It says a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh Shemel Shai. They have provoking the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backwards. We are the first ones to do the moonwalk, not James Brown, not Michael Jackson. We always bring out the same scriptures over and over again because Israel is doing the same shit over and over again. They're talking about a government shutdown. That's what they're saying, right? You never know with these enemies. They keep saying it and they not doing it. They saying the government shutdown is October 1st. We gotta come with a new mind, even if they do it or if they don't. Every year, every month, you should feel like you're purging yourself because we already know the devil seek whom he may devour, right? And we have to be on our P's and mother sucking Q's, right? This is First Corinthians, the 5th chapter. This deals with Passover. But you should always want to purge the unleavened out your life, days in and days out. So First Corinthians chapter 5, I'll start at 5. It says, to deliver such an one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the spirit may be saved in the day of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven lumpeth the whole lump, right? And that leaven is this shit of the world, right? That unrighteousness, this wickedness, that laziness, that leaven is going to leaven the whole lump. It says, purge out therefore the old leaven, the old man, the old communication, the old thought, the old stress, right? That ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened, for even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed unto us, right? If you're doing the Day of Atonement, you're doing tabernacles, when you get done, you want to think of striving newly for Yahweh Shem Al Shai and doing it better. We have more brothers worried about debating or popularity than actually giving out the edification days in and days out. It's not enough Israel. I don't believe the whole 144,000 is teaching, right? The 1/3 of America is fully not in this thing. Even if they walking in the law or they repented, that means we still have fucking work to be done. Excuse my language, right? Yahweh Shai constantly was working. He didn't really have no rest because his mission was to do his father's work. And this is what we have to do. We have to do Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's work to the best of our ability, right? This is Isaiah 11 and 27. And I'm going to read this one in the NLT. It says, the people are like the dead branches of a tree, broken off and used for kindling beneath the cooking pots, right? Israel is a foolish and stupid nation, brutish, for its people have turned away from God. Therefore, the one who made them will show them no pity or mercy, right? So Yahweh Shemashai ain't going to show no pity or mercy to the nation of Israel. This is why our brothers and sisters is going through the things that they're going through. It's because the Lord is not having no pity for our nation. Our women out here is my booty hole brown. Esau is just looking at you as money. This girl dumb as hell. Yes, keep talking about your butthole, baby. Yes, yes, and you ugly. You got craters all on your face, but keep doing it. Keep putting your people in derision. We don't look at the smallest things, man. In the millionaires, you got Oprah and some other delinquent over here asking for people to donate for something. And then you start to think, You niggas billionaires. What you need us to donate? Look, they got you niggas so distracted, got us distracted. Social media, fan base, Clubhouse, Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube. All you either seeing ass, money, 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 ass, titties, weed, drugs, bullshit promotion. Niggas is either in this truth for money, falsely leading people, merch. Where is the true teacher? Where is the people that wait to promote their business and all they promoting is book, chapter, verse, right? We have to actually get back to showing the bullshit. We sacrificed our children. We were eating our children. Half of you niggas can't go a day without food, 2 days, 3 days, maybe eating the same thing. It's gonna come a time where we might have to eat the same thing, right? It might come a time where we might have to eat that those cup noodles. We might not have your wine down Perignon. You might not have apple juice. I might have to drink soda water. Is you niggas spiritually and mentally ready for that shit? But you niggas is ready just to debate all damn day, or let's go fight. Oh, we're the first one to break a argument or a fight between two nigga. I do not give a foo. Ye brutish among the people, ye fools ye fools, when will ye be wise? It's about time that we be wise now, right? Let's just close this out, man. Cause I know y'all getting tired of me anyways. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Isaiah 44:18. Isaiah 44. This is Isaiah 44. Verse 18, it reads, it says, they have not known or understood, nor he have shut their eyes. For he have shut their eyes that they cannot see, in their hearts that they cannot understand. Right? This is Yahweh Shema Shai. Who am I? I am nothing but a piece of shit. I'm only a message. That's all I am. A message. That's all I can do. I can't force you. I can't make my dad, my mom, or my grandmother. You have to be dedicated and know, yo, that's for me. Nobody should ever be like, when somebody bring it out the word, oh, brother, you forcing me. You should never feel like that. Nigga, you don't know your power. You should want to hear somebody saying, do you know the good news? Did you know God is for you? You should really want to hear this and yield yourself. Because I bet half of the niggas that's on social media, off of social media, if an angel of Yahweh Shem Shai came in the glory of the Most High, all you niggas would bow down like, oh, I'm sorry. You would bust down and break down. This is why I hope that Yahweh Shem Shai do a government shutdown. I hope Yahweh Shem Shai raises food. I hope Yahweh Shem Shai does a wonder in this place or a wonder four corners of the earth. Please take the kids all out of school. Fuck it. Don't care. Because the elect have to know that Yahweh Shem Shai is sure. A lot of people gave up on Yahweh Shem Shai because he taking too long. But nigga, have you ever sat here and think you're taking too long? Right? Let's go to Deuteronomy 32, verse 28 to 29. And it reads, this don't look like the one I wanted. Yeah, I don't think that's the one I wanted. Is that one I wanted? Hold on, let me see if this is the one I wanted. Oh yeah, so there's Salaki. I'm over here on my zone. This is Deuteronomy 32, verse 28 to 29. It says, for they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their later end. Right? We have to know, even when we go through the whole Deuteronomy 28, we became the tail. We have to borrow. We have to go to our enemies for hunger, thirst, and nakedness. You have to understand and analyze the mastermind through this whole situation, this whole lens. For me to get on my phone, for me to get text, my money I got chips on my damn cards. I got freaking test tube monkeys on my dollar. When am I have a Latino or a native on my money? You know, my little this right here is my lunch change for work. You know what I'm saying? When am I see an Israelite on here? From say in Yahweh we trust. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it at all, man. But we gotta reward Caesar's what is Caesar's, and I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not receiving it, man. Right? Lord willing, we can start to actually understand what the hell is actually going on. But guess what? The Lord closed our eyes so that we won't be able to see. The Lord closed your stupid ears so that you won't hear. It's plain, it's evident. You had talked to a brother right in front of you. Yo, you're God's chosen. And keep it fucking moving. This man would say he'll say, man, yo, you know, I'm that nigga. Bro, no, you ain't that nigga, you that king. Nah, bro, I'm a nigga. Brothers rather be called niggas than kings. Women rather be called bitches than the daughter of Zion or princess. Now, I'm a queen. But if you know what queen, how it was spelled, Quean, it really means whore. Oh, my booty hole, Brian. Come, see, this is what I'm talking. Like, this place spoiled you niggas, man. 2% milk, I wish I had it. Almond milk, and I could show you spoiled milk. You niggas is spoiled milk with the curdles and all of that. Y'all need to get recycled, get remade, and get re-brought back out. You know, things is shifting, right? This is Psalms 94. Psalms 94, verse 8. It says, understand, ye brutish. Wait, let me start at verse 7. It says, yet they say Yahweh Mashai shall not see, neither shall the God of Jacob regard it. Understand, ye brutish among the people, ye fools, when will ye be wise? Right? When are we going to be wise? When are we going to plant ourselves like a tree that's next to a river? Psalms, the first chapter. We got to be planted near on-flowing wisdom. Right? To fight our enemies or to fight against this world, we need the wisdom of Yahweh Shem El Shai. We need discipline. Right? Because without wisdom, how can we overtake the enemy? Because he already shows you in scriptures, our weapon is not carnal. If our weapon is not carnal, why? Excuse my language, sisters and brothers. Why the fuck we not using it? That's like you got a gun and niggas is about to come in here and kill you, and you got the chance to kill them. Why you ain't doing it? And that's just like us. Why are we not picking up our spiritual sword, you know, breaking down the enemy? Right? You break down the enemy when you build your people up back to their power. It's not about, brother, get you a gun, you get a knife, you get a bomb. Hey, you sister, we gonna give you a bazooka. No, it's about everybody get their spiritual gift and freaking use it. Right? This is not about oneself. This is not about I, because Yahweh Shai didn't even come down her own I. He came down for we. Right? When are we going to put the hands to the plow and say, you know what, Lord, I'll take accountability. I fucked up, but I want to get in this thing. Can you build me up? This Jeremiah 4:22. It says, I'm going to start at 21. It says, how long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, stupid children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Your friends, your cousin, your mom, your uncle, your dad, I don't care, everybody in your damn fucking family, all your friends would say, this man is bugged out. He's reading, he's teaching. If we ask him to come to a family event, he's just going to want to teach, or he's not going to want to talk to nobody. He's weird, he's crazy. But all your family members would say they believe in God, they believe in Jesus, or I believe in a high power, but ain't doing shit. Ain't doing nothing, man. That's like people say you got a mother and father. You don't check on your mother and father. You don't do nothing, right? Guess what? No, no. But let's look at our spiritual father. I check on my physical, birthly, biological father, but I'm not checking on the Lord. We see in scriptures where the Lord say, seek his face continually, right? Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. Seek him 10 times more. This is about Yahweh Shem Shai. This is not about self. This is why niggas can't wait for Jacob's trouble. Really, the elect. The elect is getting themselves in order, but they can't wait for Jacob's trouble so that all the he sayers that didn't understand that they can get it. Let alone if I'm ushering and hoping Jacob's trouble come tomorrow, I want it so my faith can be ready. The faster I rush it, the more while I'm rushing it, the more I'm rushing the Lord to give me more faith. The more I'm trying to visualize this situation so I can have my faith into another level. You might not be able to get what you desire, right? But you want faith to be triggered. Because say if I don't get it, I'm like, oh man, God, and then I get angry with God. Guess what? I failed. If you're not working on your faith now, when that mercy door closed, you're gonna know you never had faith in Yahweh Shem Shai the whole time. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be a real good Samaritan, a real good friend, and let you know you really don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Right? Hey, and I gotta examine myself. What if I don't believe in him and I'm over here saying all of this? Hey, as long as the Lord is using me to teach this word and the elect make it and I don't, I am glad that I'm teaching the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, and I might not even make it. You know, I believe Yahweh Shem Shai is real. And the Lord is going to only give the kingdom to the ones that is worthy. I hope I am. But I don't want the Lord to stop me from doing this work just because I might not be the best or I might not be the greatest in this ministry. No, Lord, please keep me in this thing so that I can be that Moses that guides your people back to your arms, but I might not make it. Please, because in my whole life, it's nothing outside this ministry that I achieved to a level I never achieved. I wanted to be in the industry. I had that chance. Had it few times. But all of those things would never mount to having this knowledge. Because if I would have actually acceded to the industry and put this aside, I probably would have been doing the line. I don't know what I would have been doing. Right? And we got to thank Yahweh Shem Shai for stopping a course and making a new one and making it more profitable. What I was looking at is for stardom. Coming in this truth, the Lord is giving me that thought. Get your crown. Bruce Leroy, get your crown. So all I'm thinking about is getting a crown. Fuck a Grammy. F a Bugatti. Man, give me a Chrysler. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all the gadgets, man, let me get a family where we're not being on social media or loving hip hop just to get a check or to make my family look to be something else. I have the best family I have ever had out of my whole life outside of foster care or in blood. Thick and thin, love them. I wouldn't trade the youngest to the oldest. I wouldn't trade nobody, right? But this is why, looking at my own family, I had to take accountability. I messed up in my past. And I could have had this sooner, right? But the Lord wanted me to be worthy enough for the women that's in my life and the children that's in my life. But I still got to go hard because Yahweh Shem Shai gave this to me, right? And he could take it all away, right? Matthew 13, verse 13 to 15, it says, therefore speak I to them in parables. Parables is an earthly story, but a heavenly matter. Because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. That's like you talking to showing somebody a sign and they got 10-15 vision. They don't got 20-20 vision. They got glasses, they got bifocals, reading glasses, distant glasses. They can't see so much. They gotta put all different type of glasses on just to see. This is what the Lord is going in, man. A lot of us they seeing see not. So you can see, but you can't see. You can hear, but you can't hear, right? And you don't understand. It says, in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, and this is in Isaiah 6 and 9. It says, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. Yo, I see what you're saying. I don't get it though. Can you explain it? That's how a lot of our brothers, and then a lot of us want to argue. A lot of us can't get the virgin birth. Oh, why is it not just plain that he went into him? Right? Because a lot of y'all, the Lord still created a situation where the stone was going to be created, this great stone, and you guys were going to reject him. So the Lord had to make his story miraculously, right? Because if the story was so easy, niggas, nigglets, niggas, and hoes and bitches would get in this thing so easily. But the Lord is showing you he's only dealing with the elect. The elect is going to get it smooth. When I was in church, I got it. A virgin birth. I didn't even think I need scriptures. It makes sense. God, I have all the power. He can make a donkey talk. He can just make a baby appear. But you have to know deeper than that. A man and a woman have to have sex for this young seed to be the seed of David. He has to. Then if we saying a woman's the woman part doesn't matter, it's really about the man, then that means this whole ministry is flawed. That Numbers 1 and 18, right? But this shows you the ministry is not made for everybody to hear, only the elect. Right? 15, it says, for this people's heart is wax gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. Because I always say a lot of us have spiritual earwax. That's why we can't receive what we're hearing. And their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart and should be converted, and I should heal them. Right? And we already look at Acts 3 and 19. In order to be healed, you have to repent and be converted, be changed from your way. Right? It's easy to come back to Yahweh Shemashai. It's easy to want to learn. It's easy to go chase it. Let's go play hide and go seek. Let's go. It's 50. It's 100. It's $100,000 down the street right now. We just hit it. It's right near a tree. Go put your shoes on, your jacket. Let's go get it. If you got a car, if somebody told you it's $1,000,000 right now, the first one that gets it. Actually, you the first one I called, so I'm calling you. It's a lot of snow over here, but it's $1,000,000. I'm gonna give you 8 hours to come over here and get it. Nobody's gonna touch it. I bet you everybody and their mama would go hard to go get that $1,000,000. I don't care if it's snow. A lot of us, it's summertime. They be like, what is it, Summer Bash? Summer Fest, or whatever the hell they do when they go out of town and go to Miami and go to the beach. Everybody make sure that they go into those event award shows. We go so hard. Like, you got to look at the Lord in the littlest aspect of how we do things on this side. Award shows, basketball game, the Buffalo Bills game, how we go hard for a football team. Look at yourself and see, do you really go hard for Yahweh Shem Shai? Let's drop down to verse 19 in Matthew 13. And this is the closeout verse. It says, when anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside, right? So the wicked one that catches away that was sown in the heart, that just reminds, Lord willing, it reminds you too of 1 Kings, the 22nd chapter. This is what it does, right? Because the Lord is searching your heart, and he know you thinking in your heart, man, this is a whole bunch of bull crap. I'm not listening to this shit, but I'm going to make it seem like I am. So the Lord, since the Lord is searching our heart, the Lord will do this. This is 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 19. And this is Micaiah. And he said, hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh Shemashai. And I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And Yahweh Shemashai said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said, on this manner, and another said, on that manner. And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahweh Shemashai and said, I will persuade him. And Yahweh Shemashai said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also, and go forth and do so. So you have to know, even when we go to Job, the angels on the left-hand side, or devil or wicked spirits that handle the mischief on the left-hand side, they will whisper in the ear. This is how the word is taken away. How, the wicked one and catcheth away. Even if you have a friend, he's like, come on, let's go, let's go. That's just the spirit on the left-hand side taking you away from the word. You can have a thought in your mind, nah, this is bullshit. It's the left-hand side taking you away because the Lord is searching your heart. He know you ain't ready for this. He is either you not ready for it, you don't give a damn, you a scoffer, or whatever it is. The Lord know your heart because if you were serious, the Lord will let you soak it. You'll be confounded. Wow. Ooh. Ah. Just like them damn aliens on Toy Story. Right? This what this truth is about. Ooh and a ah. Ooh. Ah. Wow. Damn shit. If you don't got the oohs and the ahs and the shits and the oh my goodness, ooh wee, then I don't know if you really believe that this is for you. I don't know if you think Yahweh is real. This has to be a ooh and a ah to you. Lord willing, this is edifying to you. Ye brutish among the people, ye fools, when will ye be wise? When will you be wise to read? When will you be wise to hear the word? Before you try to contradict what brothers bringing out, just hear it. Take some of the precepts and read it for yourself, right? Analyze, right? And if you don't like that teacher, go to another teacher. This is not about, excuse my language to the women and men. It's not about measuring dicks. This is not about measuring whose righteousness is the longest. This is about doing the work of Yahweh Shem Shai and coming back with him with open arms, being ready to work. When you start a new job, your boss is telling you, hey, this is what we're going to have you do. Da 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 da. Can you lift 50 pounds? Such and such. You're going to say, yeah, I can lift 50 pounds, boss. You're going to say all this and do that, right? So now you're going to have to prove that you can do that. And this is what we're doing for Yahweh Shem Shai. We're telling him, hey, we can lift, we can double 10 talents, we can get the oil in the lamp, we can do all of that, Yahweh Shem Shai. That's what we telling them. Whenever you, especially when you're not even reading, you telling the Lord you got this in the bag. Right? You ain't fabulous, throw it in the bag. You got to go seek this. A lot of people think that the word is just going to flop on their lap and they know it all. No, no. You got to really work. This is your job. This is your craft, right? And you have to approve your craft. You have to prove your talent. You have to work around it. I'm not the best teacher. I just want to teach. I just want to tell the truth. I hate lies. And if I am lying, I want to work on to being more truthful, right? I love talking, But I might not be the best teacher. I might not be that guy for you. I might not be a prophet. But I understand that the apostles, the elders, and great millstones and the men underneath them constantly feed me. You know, they feed my brothers, right? Anything that, even if I see that it could be some shabba ding dong, I haven't seen a contradiction or anything that make me be like, yo, these niggas bugged out. Regardless, I'm not looking at you other congregations that say you bugged out. It's things I might disagree on. But outside of that, if you call on the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, I want and I pray that you endure. I hope that you do better. Now, if you saying the charagma is something else, hey, I'm praying for you too that you come out of that bullshit, right? I'm not here to think I'm better than you, and I know damn sure you ain't better than me, but I know it's different levels in this truth. I know it's different positions, right? But at the end of the day, I want to put my hands to the plow, right? And if we got to get messy, we got to get messy. But you got to be sure and sincere for this thing, right? Let's stop being brutish, stop being stupid, stop being lazy, and take accountability for our actions, learn from our past, and teach about our past. Bring it into the present. Speak on the kingdom. Speak on the marvelous things of how the animals is going to be at peace. Bring out the righteous ruling, right? It's so many things we can go into, right? Because this main lesson was really just dealing with 2 Kings, the 23rd chapter, 21st, 27th verse, 2 Kings chapter 21, verse 14. And I just added other precepts on the side, but you know, you can bring out one verse and it can be edifying unto you, depending if you take this truly, especially even if you know your past. With that, you know, Lord willing, this is edifying. If it wasn't, we'll just try again. It's your brother Dar Gabar. I love y'all to the moon and never back. Death to America and death to Esau. And with that, y'all will speak.